Kviflon is a ceiling fan. Smartphone operation, remote control operation. Different speeds and different types of fans. Check online for further detail about the product. What we're going to be doing is showing you how simply it is to install, hook up, and what it's about. The Kviflon fan, what comes inside the box. An instruction manual, very easy to follow. Smartphone application. Fan lamp pro. Your blades made of plastic ABS, black, with the lettering point up. Removal of the fan motor with the wiring and locking screws. The lighting housing, simply pull off and reapply with the magnets on the back. The cosmetic coverings and the bracket for the ceiling. Cosmetic magnet cover. Unscrew, hang. A choice of a short or long shaft with gimbal. 2 AAA batteries, remote control, transmitter receiver, hardware, anchors, wire nuts to put into a ceiling of cement to hang, lag screws, and a pair of gloves. Follow the steps. Simply take your housing, place onto the styrofoam with the screwdriver or cordless, unscrew all the screws. With each of the blades onto the insulation of both holes, place on each of the bolts. It is suggested to lift up, turn around carefully, and work on the light. You're going to take the light, pull the light off, put to the side, remove the 3 screws. Carefully place on with the module through the hole and align the 3 screws up. With the LED, you're going to put the cable through the center. With the module, the notches facing on top, place on, and carefully with the notch facing to the ceiling, work on. Once on, center the light cover, match all these areas, and twist on. Cut the tie wrap. Decide which bar you want to use. Drop the gimbal into the upper cosmetic cover. Place on the cosmetic magnetic cover. Place on the little cone that covers the top of the fan. And then you're going to now carefully take the leads, slide them through. Remove the ground if it's in your way. Slide down. Remove any of the cutlet pin and the piston. And now you're going to line up. Slide through and lock down. In this kit, you need a hammer drill. Drill a pilot hole. Use the anchors to secure it to the wall or to a junction box that you're simply going to place on and lock down. With your wire nuts, you twist your leads and connect. With your ceiling fan and the gimbal, you match up the areas of interest. And then you put the box up in this particular area as shown before and connect your leads. Adjust, hide your leads, and put away. Find the location for your bracket that's on here. Remove the back cover and add your AAA batteries. Close up. Make sure the battery shows indication. Going over the controller, On and off in the light with 6 speeds of the fan and a center fan button with a night mode, a audible mode, a brightness in kelvins and brightness in level with the forward and reverse with the 2-hour timer and a setup button. But to turn the switch on, we have light. We can shut the light off and on with the remote control as seen, and on and off with the button as shown. We put it on to a speed of number 3 and it goes clockwise in the summer down like. Hit the reverse button. It should slow down and go winter time going up in the counterclockwise in a number of seconds. With the smart technology, it knows when to stop and switch over. We'll turn the light back on. You can see the brightness level of the light. Dimming the light down. Increasing the light up. And changing the kelvins from cool to warm. Putting it on a night light, it dims the light. Hitting the center button should stop the fan altogether. Giving it a 2-hour timer, we're all set up. In order to set up the smart control, we need to use the controller, have the light on within a number of seconds to communicate and activate Bluetooth. Finding the app on page 11, you're going to scan the sticker in, choose your phone, and download. Fan Lamp Pro. You need to delete, just hold down, hit the X button, and confirm. If you need to set up, it's going to ask you for Bluetooth. You simply just hit this. You're going to look for the top left, and you're going to hit that when you turn on your fan. So as I turn my fan on, I got 5 seconds to do this. It blinks. And we should be set up. If I want to lower the light down, my light's lowered, and we are officially on. If I slide the fan or hit number 2, it goes on. Speed number 2. I could go to white Kelvin, yellow Kelvin, N Kelvin, night light, and if this has an RGB, you will get an RGB color. You have here's a timer of 1 hour up to 8 hours. You have a wind and the wind of sleep. Be very quiet. This is natural wind, so it's going to go fast, slow, fast, slow. You have a reverse, a forward, and a north. You could turn off the light and you could turn off the fan on the bottom. If you slide over, you can change the RGB color of choices. And that is the application. You could turn it off altogether. This is a plastic sailing fan. They come in different sizes and different models. Check online for further detail about the product. Natural wind, a sleep mode, a scheduled timer, and more. Use it through the remote control, put a wall switch to turn on and off, or your smartphone. I hope you enjoy your fan if this is what you are after. Thank you very much for viewing.